வெல்கம் பேக் டு தி எம்ஆர் அகாடமி. இது மாணவர்களுக்கான தளம் மட்டுமல்லாமல் வேலை தேடுபவர்களுக்கான தளமாகவும் உருமாற்றம் அடைந்துள்ளது. உங்களுடன் நான் சக்திகுமார், எம்எஸ்சி பிஎட் கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ், பிஜி அசிஸ்டன்ட் இன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ். In this video, we are going to discuss about the 11th standard computer science and computer application subject working with Windows. That means chapter 5, part 4 video. Our next topic is deleting files and folders in Windows 7 chapter. Okay, what is meant by delete? If we the files are there or folders are there, that folders or files are necessary to keep in your system means that the requirement is not there. That file is unwantedly have on your system means we can remove from the system with the help of delete option. And then if you are delete the file or folders from your system, that will be removed from your source location, but that not in completely removed from your system. That files are goes to the recycle bin in intermediately, right? And how the recycle bin means like a dustbin, right? And the next, how can we delete the files or folders? First of all, select the file or folder which you need to delete and right click on that particular selected file, and the delete option is there from the pop-up menu. This is one option to delete the file or folder. Or next, right click the folder, select the file or folder and go to the file menu option and select the delete option. Or otherwise, we have another option is also there. Delete key is there in your keyboard. Directly we can press it and delete the file or folder, right? This is one of the procedure. And the duplicate file or documents are stored on the recycle bin, and the deleted files are stored in the recycle bin, but duplication copy and having on the my documents drive, right? If you need to directly delete the file, that means remove from your system means to use shift delete, both the keys on the same time you need to be used for the delete file or folder. Shift delete means that file is not goes to the recycle bin, directly goes out from the system. It's one of the useful message. And recycle bin, next one. If we just unfortunately you are delete the system, delete your files or folders, but that file is recovered back to the system, you need to back the system. So how can we get to the file or folder from deleted files means all the normal delete files or folders goes directly to the recycle bin. It is, suppose in our home means we are maintaining the dustbin, garbage box, that is in the system recycle bin. In the same manner, we can recollect or restore the files and our folders from the recycle bin. After deleting the files, just go to the recycle bin, and just all the files are stored on the screen in the recycle bin. We can select any one of the file you need back. Just select and right click on the file or folder, and restore option is there. Just click restore option, and where the file is already is there, that will be replaced on the same place, right? And this is the procedure. Or otherwise, we don't have to use any files in the recycle bin. Means we can delete all the files in the recycle bin. The purpose we can use select empty the recycle bin. You are selecting empty means all the files or folders in the recycle bins are going to be removed. Right? The next topic is creating shortcuts on desktop. The files and folders may be created and placed on the desktop to help automate your work. Normally, if you are install any of the software to the system means that software off, when the installation, the last step is have an option or you create the shortcut to the desktop. If you are yes means the shortcut already created. Or otherwise we need to have to create any shortcut icons means we can select from the see this one, we are click start button and list the software list and file list, and here we are opening a music option and that if you are right click the any one of the option and this kind of pop-up menu will be opened. On that pop-up menu we can select send to option, and another that pop-up menu is there, desktop option is there, like create shortcut option. Just we are click that option, that particular file or software is going to be a shortcut on the screen that will be created. And next one is in the Windows 7, shutting down or logging off a system. What is the purpose of this to log off? System going to be ideal state, that means it's one of the option. After that, if you have any more than one user means, if using log off, we can select, we can go from one user to another user. This is the purpose we can use log off option. And another shutting down means normally we can't off the system directly like a TV. If we are using TV means directly we can switch off. But using computer properly we need to off the system. That is we are using shutting down option on the system. And from the start menu we can select shutdown option. From the shutdown we have hibernate, sleep, restart, log off, switch user. All the things are there. And log off means we have to use we can use shutdown option also, or otherwise directly we can start shutdown. Both options are there. If you have any opened program means, then you will ask to close them before shutdowning the system. Already opened any of the system means, application means, before shutdowning that will be make one questioning if you are going to be close or not. Like that. And switch user means one user to another user, one account to another account, without closing your opened applications or users or Windows. Log off, switch to another user account on the computer after closing all the users and Windows. See what the difference? Two of the things are the same purpose, but already opened documents are closed on log off, Without close, the user will switch over from one to another means that will be used switch user. And lock, directly lock the computer. Suppose we are doing any another work or going to somewhere else means just lock the system without shutdowning. If you are lock the system means the system goes to the idle state and you need to be give the user ID and password to open again, right? And restart directly. Just restart the system means system automatically switch off and restart the system. And sleep goes to the idle state. The power is not gets all the 5 volt. The applications are going to the idle state. Memory going to be idle state, right? Hibernate. This option only on the laptop computers. Puts the computer into lower power mode after saving all running programs and open Windows on the machine's hard drive from a quick restart. For the purpose of we can restart the system with the lower power, we can use this hibernate. And this is the end of the Windows 7 part 1, right? And for the chapter 5 we have to see in part 2, right? That will be discussed in the next video. Thank you. And this is the end of this video. Please subscribe my channel. If you have any doubt about this video or subject, please comment me, and please share my video to the others of your friends. And if you are searching the job means, please send your resume to my descriptive email ID. And we will see the further things on this lesson on next part video. And thank you once again from MR Academy. Nandri Vanakkam.